In just 2 days, polling places will be filled with voters for the general election. And tonight, in the spirit of the election, we're looking back at two longtime Kentucky congressional careers, Mitch McConnell and John Yarmuth. Editor Todd Prince and Shay McAllister take us back in this week's WHAS 11 Vault.
Victory of the first Kentucky Republican statewide in 16 years, and you're going to be a part of it.
Senator Mitch McConnell and Congressman John Yarmuth's initial congressional office wins had numerous parallels. Both faced long-tenured incumbents. In 1984, Walter D. Huddleston had served 2 terms in the U.S. Senate and was looking to defeat the 42-year-old judge executive of Jefferson County, Mitch McConnell. In 2006, Congresswoman Ann Northup had served 5 terms in the U.S. House and was facing off with a 58-year-old businessman from Louisville, John Yarmuth. Both opponents tried to leverage their experience and influence as they tried to retain their positions.
Huddleston is seeking his 3rd term, and citing his record, he asked viewers to let him continue using his membership on several committees to work for the state's interests. McConnell, he said, wouldn't have the seniority to be effective.
Northup's seat on the House Appropriations Committee puts her in a powerful position to hand out tax dollars and bring home the bacon.
John Yarmuth has no chance of being on appropriation. He admits he has no chance of being on appropriations, and he would sell this community short.
Presidential races and popularity also played a part in both candidates' elections. Tapping into Reagan's popularity, Mitch McConnell aligned with him and even got his endorsement.
But to keep this economic recovery going, we need people like Mitch McConnell in the United States Senate.
Opponent Huddleston tried to use this affiliation against him, especially when Reagan had trouble remembering McConnell's name after a presidential debate.
My opponent, who likes to say that he's going to win because of the coattails of the president, perhaps ought to introduce himself to the president, who apparently doesn't even know his name at this point.
I'd be more than happy to concede that the president knows D. Huddleston better than he does me, and that's precisely why the president's supporting me for the United States Senate and not D. Huddleston.
In 2006, George W. Bush's low approval rating forced Ann Northup to support her party and the president's policies, but not look for his endorsement, a point not lost on Yarmuth.
She's trying to distance herself from George Bush.
His campaign ads decidedly focused on this aspect as a key to victory.
So John Yarmuth's TV ads are showing Northup and Bush together as much as possible. He's even poking fun at Northup on a web page.
See and run. See Ann run away from the president. Come here, girlfriend. Come here, girlfriend. Why are you running, Ann?
And in 1984, McConnell's ads went after Huddleston's attendance record as a group of bloodhounds were on the hunt for the absentee senator.
Huddleston was missing big votes on Social Security, the budget, defense, even agriculture.
In the end, both challengers ended up winning tight races that showed a shift in the political climate.
After 16 long years in the wilderness, the 2-party system is back in Kentucky.
We refuse to back down. We refuse to apologize for being right. We didn't run as Republican light or Democrat light. We ran as Democrats.
WHAS 11 Vault on the WHAS 11 Plus streaming app.